the live gets dropped. I'm just, I ain't got.
Are you serious?
That's probably yes. It happened to Mandate. It happened to Mandate live.
So they trying to tell you be quiet.
Oh no! You know what? It was windy on Friday, and like the power went out. The lines was, so it might just be a little bit of the aftermath. Just
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Go ahead and tell us, because we definitely want to hear for the proxy, the big one, not the little one herself.
So
talk to us.
All right, bye y'all. Bye Bella.
Bye
Candy.
Candy.
All right,
okay, so Cartel is who Cartel is. He's been the same. Like, one thing about him is he's consistent about his, he's consistent across the board. So I guess what I'm confused by is because I've heard him say that if he want multiple women, he can have multiple women and all type of stuff. So for me, I guess I'm just a little confused about why it did get blown out of proportion the way that it did.
Okay. I'm happy you said that, and I'm happy we're here now, because he told us on our side that they had a conversation about having an open relationship and he chose not to have one.
Maybe he just be popping his stuff because, he do get in his bag and he'll start, yippy, yappy, yappity, yapping. And so maybe that was one of those ego things where he was just like boosting himself up. But Cartel will say out his mouth that he can have multiple women if he want to. He even talked about how he'll handle them if they get into an argument about him, and he'll pop both of them. Like, it's crazy. So I guess with me, I understand like her being with her man. That's her man, but you got to know your man too. You have to know your man, and you have to be able to stomach it. Because it's one thing when it's just talk, but when stuff starts to come out in real life, can you really stomach that? And you have to listen to a person. You have to listen to them when they talk. You have to know who they are, because if he could sit there and say that, he could be that. You know what I'm saying? He could be that in real life. So if you're not equipped to deal with that, you're going to have a long relationship of suffering. And I'm speaking from experience. When a man tells you who he is, do not think that it's just for play. Because if he ever taps into that and he want to start doing that, baby, your stomach gonna get weak. And we can say, she did a live, but that hurt Polka. Polka was hurt. People kept coming to me telling me that Polka was hurt. So if that stuff hurts you, you have to consider things, because it can only get worse. And I'm keeping it real. And this is new in. This is fresh in. Y'all fresh. You know what I'm saying? So when the time starts passing, hey, man, it could, I ain't speaking that over her, but it could get even worse dealing with a man like him. And I'm just speaking for the type of man she's dealing with. That ain't no joke. That ain't nothing. It takes a certain type of woman to be able to deal with a man like that. Okay? Mm-hmm. So she gonna have to, if that little thing tipped up, like cuddling. See, me, I'm still lost at him giving her a forehead kiss. Like, the way that he talks about black women and how they loose and all of this, and then he talks about how the whole thing was him talking about Kiara being in niggas' faces and how bad it make voodoo look, right? But you're doing the same thing. You cuddling on futons. You giving forehead kisses. That says a lot more than him just sticking his, and juicing her. To me, personally, a man like him, it says a lot more for him to be giving her a forehead. That's intimate. For a man like him, I'm just judging based on who he is.
But not even that, Proxy. We had a whole I've actually had a conversation with him about the women who he has on his panels. And he said he knows that if he gave those women the opportunity, they would jump on it. I talked about the women who he has modding for him. And he said he knows if he gives, he admitted that he knows if he gave those women the opportunity, they would jump on it. So
I mean, he met Coco as a mod on his panel. He met her as a mod on his panel.
Wasn't she a mod before they got married though? Like before they got married?
Yeah, like early on. See, I came from that side. Like even before coming onto the messy talk side, like Cartel was one of the first lives that I used to frequent. So I'm saying years back. I'm just clocking patterns from years back, and she was his mod. Yes. So to me, it's a little bit more, it's deeper than that. Cause now I'm wondering where his mind was at with the woman. Cause you just have to know how he speaks about women. So to be giving her a forehead kiss and cuddling with her, that's another level. Like, that's even deeper than him juicing on her. Like, I mean, juicing is lust. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a little easy pass. But you find like intimacy in a situation, that's different for me. Like I still ain't got over that. Like I'm not even gonna put it on him that he did nothing more with her. But just the forehead kiss alone to me is like,
even outside of that, Proxy, even outside of the blankets and the trip to Target and all of that, your ass laid down on a futon next to these two women. Even if nothing did happen, you was out of pocket just with that point itself.
Clyde, yeah. So it like with him, he would say that a woman was a man that's disrespectful to a woman's man. If she would have stayed, if it was a woman, he would judge her harshly. So I feel like he needs to be judged harshly. Why didn't you remove yourself from that situation like you would say women should have did? Why would you even do that? Why would you even stay there when you knew it wasn't no room for you? Y'all well off. Y'all you could have went and got a room. You could have went and got a room somewhere else. You could have excused yourself from that situation. You didn't because you liked what you was doing.
Yeah,
in the same way, yeah, it's embarrassing for just the same way that it would be embarrassing for a woman to do that to her man. It's embarrassing for you to do that to Poker. It's wrong.
Yeah, and I want to add right there, Proxy. I do have two things, and then I have a comment for Bella directly. So the first thing is, I do think that we have seen in the past, whenever him and the girl that put this stuff out in the first place, he said he had a picture of her and some lace stuff, didn't he?
What?
Big lie, is that true?
No, I heard that there were bikini pictures sent to OC. KG has sent some bikini pictures to OC, and OC made it clear that Brookie was trying to basically make it known that she was talking to OC. She was trying to basically make KG know that her and OC had something going on, so to kind of back off OC.
So how did Cartel end up seeing the photos?
Freaky. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, that's true, because when we
Did
was
he just
talking
hear
about
about
it,
it
I
on
had
live?
asked them, was it
Hold on,
anything?
Tasia, 1 second. Did he just hear about it on live, or did he actually see the photos?
No, apparently the photos were sent. Brookie had sent some pictures of him, and KG has sent some pictures to Otis. So
No, to Cartel.
I don't know about anything being sent to Cartel. We do know that Cartel and KG were in communication, though. Like they had each other's phone numbers and they were talking. So I don't.
Oh, okay. Are you also Messy Desk?
Okay,
Yes.
So hold on real quick, y'all. So I want to give a shout out to Michael. Michael, he sent out 5 yes. Look, boom. Can I get W Gifter in the chat? Michael just sent out 5 subs, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jen, for becoming a super fan. Lock in, y'all. Thank you so much. Y'all go ahead and continue. All right, Michelle, becoming a super fan. Thank you, baby.
Sorry, are you also Messy Desk?
Yes, I am.
Okay, sorry. I just sorry. I just had one more comment and then the question to Bella. So also, the thing that got by me too was when he held his accountability live. He said, "Can't no woman hold him accountable." He said, "Women are closer to the devil and men are closer to God." He said that T-Time was a witch. They said, "Why is T-Time a witch?" He said, "Because she is a manipulator, and manipulation is witchcraft. So she is therefore a witch." So with that being said, I thought that maybe she was going to address some of those things, like, oh, he say stuff like that on live, but he be baby pleasing me or something like that, or he was talking about y'all can't hold him accountable, but I can hold him accountable as my husband. And she didn't, which I found a little weird because he hosted a whole live. I think it was like 3 hours or something like that. And then the last thing I want to say to Bella, girl, I think they're reporting you because it's been plenty of days we've been in here rustling and tussling. You done lost your boxes because we was in here tussling so bad. One nobody cussing, one nobody yelling. They was trying to get you out of here. They ain't want the truth today, sister.
Child, listen, the more came out, the more people came in to listen. I'm like, wait a damn minute. Now, all of a sudden, So listen here. We're going to do the same thing we did right before it got shut down. We're going to hit the 100K and the likes again. We ain't tripping. We're going to get 100 shares. We ain't tripping. And we're going to keep clearing that goal respectfully. They ain't stopping nothing over here. Now.
Big Bella. See you later.
Oh, that's our hip.
I'm going to drop too because I don't want to get you snatched again. But I did want to say.
Stop it, Proxy. It wasn't your fault.
I did want to say it shocked me when, see, I'm a little rough. I ain't going to expose much about my personality, so I'm going to keep it to a minimum about how I deal with men's. But when he said that a woman know not to come and ask him no questions about nothing, and she know better. And then when it was said that he basically like didn't like shut her down when she came to approach him about it, baby, look, some would have snapped. I ain't gonna say what would have snapped, and some would have cracked. It would have got cracking. Every wall would have got. So I ain't promoting this. I'm just saying how I used to be, y'all. How I used to be. Every wall. Because what? Are you crazy? Like, and then it's an ego thing. And I'm gonna say this: when Poker snap out of what she in, and it's gonna hurt him real bad. And he gonna be real. He gonna be sick. Okay. I ain't saying it's gonna be soon. I ain't wishing that on him. But if she ever and she reversed that power dynamic, he ain't gonna like it. It's gonna hurt.
Oh no! All right.
Yeah, I agree.
He gonna be sick, okay? You hear me? Cause he too arrogant and too pompous. He don't know what it feel like yet. Oh, but when he find out, real bad.
That's part of his fake personality because he has nothing. He's 5'3". He has nothing to be. No, serious, nah. He has nothing to be arrogant or pompous about. Men gonna do what you let them do. But one thing Proxy did just clock. He said she knows better than to ask him anything. Therefore, the personality that he has as being an ass on this app, he's that with her. That's the only way he can say that she knows better than to ask me anything. He's the same asshole with his wife that he is on this app.
I agree. I agree.
Okay. Gorgeous, you had something you wanted to add before we get into these questions?
Oh, no, not at the moment. Hey, y'all, good morning. I hope everybody doing all right. I hope everybody got in the gym and did what they supposed to do last night. Hey, good morning, gorgeous.
I don't know. The more I'm listening to this, I'm starting to really feel like, and it's not just cartel. I'm feeling like a lot of creators all across the board are not actually in character mode. That's who the fuck they are, and it's better to just say you in character mode so that nobody actually put fire to your ass about how weird you are on this app, as a creator, or not as a creator. Let me say as a live host. But I will say, if that is who that man is, I still want the best for Polka, and I want her to be loved correctly. And if she feel like she being loved correctly, then that's her business. And I just hope that moving forward, that we learn as women that we don't have to settle for the shit like that at the end of the day. Especially when I personally feel like he should be the one on the internet clearing shit up, not her. I don't think that she should have to do any type of damage control or whatever the situation may have been for our consumption. I think that should have been something that he should have done. After all,
see what he said,
she wasn't
Alex.
in the
He
fucking
said he
house.
gonna troll it out.
Oh, okay. See, yeah, okay. Old me would have rocked his motherfucking world, but that's why I'm married to a woman now. But to each their own, and I hope that she continues to find love that is for her.
But
And I'm
Alex,
leaving it
can I
there.
ask you something though, Alex? Something that you said that if she feels like she's being loved correctly, that's the problem with a lot of us women, and it was my problem also as a younger woman. We don't know what being loved correctly looks like. A husband who has broke his vows or exposed or embarrassed you in a certain way should not feel it's okay not to protect your emotions by hanging up in your face and making you
Can we put
stew
level up in
in
the chat, y'all? Thank you so much, Jen. Level 30. Let's go. Go ahead, Drop.
Hey, Drop. I think when you speak a lot of the times, I've heard you speak over the years. I think we all been on this app relatively 5 years. You speak about love in a way that my people speak about love, the women in my family. But some of these women, if they can have a piece of a man, that's enough for them. And I'm not directing it to Polka. So what I think you observe as love is subjected to what other women view as love. So we always, this would be a circular conversation, because some women think that they asking too much of a man for a $40 date. Or some women, we get taken out and our people spend $300 on us, and that's easy money. So maybe it's all subjective.
It is, and it's sad. And I think a lot of it comes from us not really seeing a lot of men step up in our lives, be it fathers, uncles, whomever are supposed to be the protectors, leaders, and providers. We don't see that. So how can we expect something we've never seen?
Hey
We don't know how
guys.
to
Well, at
reduce
this point,
ourselves
even if it
down.
ain't Even if it ain't our own people, we've seen healthy relationships. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand that insecurity is a thing amongst the Black community, but at the same time, over the last 10 years, we've had enough examples to move forward in a positive way and not make certain choices. The choices that we are choosing to put ourselves in, the community that we are building behind the choices that women are making when they come to men is very piss poor. And until we change that, the men are not going to change because they're benefiting from it. So don't get me wrong, that sound good, but until bitches start doing what they need to do, we gonna be right here in the salon talking shit.
What you said sound good as well, but I'm just being real. Some women even believe if they not getting their head knocked between the wash and the dry, that a man don't love them. So again, what you view as healthy relationships to somebody else is going above and beyond. Do I think that a lot of women, especially Black women in my community, settle? Absolutely, I do. I think they scared to ask for what they really deserve because that's how they was raised by the elders. But again, that's subjective to how you was raised, no matter how we spin it.
I'm gonna just say this clearly. Polka is deeply in love with this man for whatever reason that she's deeply in love with this man. But I do want to say this. Y'all didn't clock how KG kept complimenting that man.
Oh my God, that shit made me so mad. I'm
Complimented
sorry.
what, man? Who? She did
I
what?
don't
Talking about
fucking
the
know,
big
girl.
arm.
I'm telling you, it's
Man,
a
I
sister
can see
wife
why you
episode
love
coming real
him.
quick.
He's
They
so
doing this
sweet. He's
together.
so
I told y'all they
nice.
kept referring to him like he was Superman. He's not that bad. He's a
What?
sweetheart.
What?
He
Girl,
And see
kept
he's
when I
generous. My generous man would never. I'm telling y'all, it's a sister wife episode
Mm-hmm.
coming
I
up. What
was
can I tell
sitting
you?
back in awe and dismay. Like, you got maybe
so
one
this is like
compliment from my man.
6 footer and poetic RN.
She was
Nah.
complimenting Kate. She was complimenting that man. Poke, I see why you chose him. He's very, I'm like, oh, hell
You would have
no.
Wow.
rocked
Mm-hmm.
her world.
I'm
Let me
telling
tell
you.
you.
I'm
And the
telling
whole time
you.
she up there protecting her and crying about her. Oh, please don't say this to her. No, but do you want to do
Mm-mm.
this, KG?
And that's why
KG,
I
is this what
said,
you want to
well, why
do?
make Brookie? Why be
Fuck.
so hard on Brookie? She wasn't the
Cassandra.
one cupping with your nigga.
But
Why
see,
be
this is
hard
why I
on
said y'all
Brookie?
gotta pay attention to what KG said. She only took accountability for not going to Polka. That girl don't give a single fuck. She doesn't care. She only cares that she was caught. And she was only caught because she kept talking. Simple. She don't care.
Another thing that I don't think nobody pay attention to either is that she disappeared for a moment and then
What?
came back.
Well, not just her. Otis
What?
disappeared for a moment.
And who
Everybody.
else? Who's the second girl?
What you mean, the second girl?
Well, Brookie
Now,
doesn't
now
really have
if they
anything to
all
do with
disappeared
it
for a
because
moment, I don't
Brookie
think
is
they all
single.
disappeared together. So
We
who's the second
we
girl?
like really need to dive into why y'all need male validation so bad because you know that this man is married and you sitting over there talking about his biceps, triceps, all ceps.
And
You
Mm-hmm.
need help.
Alex. And then she kept saying, yeah,
All
me and
set.
Cartel wanted me to stay. Cartel took me to the store. Cartel walked me to the bathroom. Me and Cartel was having conversations about music. Like, girl,
Mm-hmm.
it was 12 other people there. Like, why
It's
is it
giving
just about you and
classy side
Cartel?
chick. It's giving classy side chick. She real demure about it. Like you
Yeah.
that don't play in my face like that. Don't do
Hmm.
that. Now I came up to be a little messy. Drop poetic says don't mention her down
Oh,
there in the
girl,
comments.
she'll be
Hey,
okay.
Poetic RN.
She'll be
Good to
okay.
see you,
But I
baby.
wanted to say this. When I asked KG about her relationship with Cartel, she was trying to be dismissive and it's like, oh, me, Cartel, and Brookie friends. No, baby, I clocked how you were talking about you were talking to him on the outside and then moved on the inside, that there was some type of emotional connection that at least that you had with this man. It's evident that she had some type of emotional
She is
connection
his
because
mod,
men don't
so
talk. No, we. I don't.
But let's
What?
just say this.
I was Manny's mod. I know. I know emotional connection with Manny.
no, I'm saying it would make sense that they talked a little more off the back end. She is his mod, so that could have been
I don't have
Mm-hmm.
to. I don't talk to Manny on the back end, and I'm his mod. No, baby, please. You don't have to.
I'm
If
not.
he
That's
pressed the
not what I'm
lies, I
saying.
go in. I understand
I
what you're
didn't say that
saying.
you had to do that.
Yeah, yeah. No, I understand what you're saying, but we can't equate that because somebody is somebody's mod that they have to also have an intimate or emotional connection with that person. You can be their
Mhm.
mod and just, go in and do your job and be gone. I don't need to have your phone number and all these extra little uh intricate things, it doesn't have to happen because I'm your mod.
And then it
That's
was
the only point I'm
also
making.
said that when they were apart during that weekend, she was FaceTiming the nigga.
But the reason
But y'all gotta look at it too. He also done made her feel very comfortable because y'all know a dude that looked like Cartel wouldn't have even allowed KG to get on this good Beyonce internet to say nothing about him at all. In real life, she wouldn't even been able to make contact with Polka. That's why I think it's all a skit. Because I know a couple ninjas that if you pop out on me after what I did to you and you knew what was up, you gonna get it, sister. So the fact that she's even comfortable enough to get on this good internet lets me know that he's guiding her through it, that he didn't give her permission, that he's coddling her.
I'm
So
gonna
this
say
is all a
this.
skit.
but KG
It
said that
ain't
she spoke to him too.
it
So I don't know.
definitely ain't a skit. It definitely ain't a skit, and I only say that because of how it was aired out. But what I will say is he did, I'm pretty sure he did master manipulate it, because after she dropped from my live, when I was asking her them questions and she was getting overwhelmed and flustered because she didn't know what to say, and she then said, well, I'm gonna stay off alive for a while because there's bigger things coming, with like a shushy face emoji. And then the next day she was on Tay's live. So yeah, Cartel was telling her how to play the game, because she ain't that smart.
He been saying it. That's why I showed that text message.
And she's doing it to stay in his good graces. Whatever he did to her, whatever he made her feel, I don't know. I ain't gonna put nothing on nobody, but she wants some more of it. So she playing her part, even if she got to play her role with Poker, because he probably done it. Look, I've lived
Proxy,
similar.
you gonna
shit.
make her drive over to that girl house
Thank
and
you,
whoop
Janae.
her ass.
But I
Y'all
mean,
for real,
it's
like,
either that,
do
it's
not
either that, or
Whatever she
maybe
underestimate.
gave
she
him,
feel
then she
like.
gonna
Real,
want some
no, y'all,
more.
for real. Do
But
not
Proxy, maybe
underestimate
she
it.
feel like she owe him something.
Whatever he gave her, she wants some more. She playing nice. It's women out here who literally play the role. Like, I'm not even being dramatic, y'all. For real, you will be shocked what these women do for men that they like, or that like. I'm telling y'all. So she's playing the nice, friendly role. She really playing right up under Poker nose. It's no benefit for her to go at Poker and be into it with Poker. It's no benefit.
And I'm gonna just say this, if she's listening, which she probably is. If you was laid up with one nigga one night and then another nigga face one night, and then you laid down and had smacks with the security guard
So,
the
Lab,
next night,
I'm so glad you said that. Can we talk about why she was hesitant to even say she slept in the bedroom the next day? I wrote that down. I didn't understand why she was proud to say, "Oh, yeah, I
She was
slept on the floor."
lying.
No, but it's just the energy was just weird. So you loud and proud about sleeping on that futon with two other people, but the man that you actually had interest in, you slept in that room, but you was like, "Oh, I slept in the room. I don't want to go into the like. Why? I don't
He
understand."
said, I don't want to talk about it.
because she don't
For
want
what?
Cartel to know what she was doing with that man in that other room. That's what that is.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
But why she
All
wouldn't
right, so
want
hold on, y'all. So
Cartel
I
to
just
know?
received the CA. So I received the CA. It says that I am popular number 30. It says if we could try to push pop. Okay, I'm actually popular number 29. So look, we don't usually push pops over here, but if y'all could just, spam the jury coin, spam the pop. I've never seen it this low. Let's try, y'all. If we can push. Thank you for that, CA. Keep going, y'all. But y'all don't just find that suspicious to hide that
We do.
Huh?
We absolutely find it suspicious because we said the same thing. It should have been no problem with you being openly and adamant about the man that you are now with, that you was in a room with him the next day. You'd have been like, yeah, I was with my man. He wasn't my man at the time, but he's my man now. She was very hesitant with that question and was like, Braid, no, I don't want to, we're not going into that. For what, girl? That's your man now. Go ahead
But
and
now
scream
I'm
loud and proud.
concerned, was she really with him then? Because whoever this guy is, we don't even know if he's on the app. So how do we know that that's who she's
He on the app. He just ain't been saying nothing.
And he ain't, because they stick to the code. Men protect each other.
Damn right they do.
Will protect each other. This is one big messy family, and she giving Faith. She cousin Faith. Okay, so guard y'all husbands.
But at the
Okay,
same, but at
do
the
not
same
let her get
time,
close, and she gonna keep it a secret
So I
too.
have a question
but
about that.
Real quick, at the same time, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm used to dealing with real niggas, right? So a real nigga that just heard about his shorty being dragged online is not finna claim her. So either shorty is just a hit and miss, or she got a check that somebody trying to get, or she got some type of resource. Cause I ain't never known a real nigga to watch a bitch say all this stuff about her online, and then the next day she in a whole committed, faithful relationship. Stop this shit y'all doing, cause
Well,
that ain't no.
apparently,
I had a
and I'm
question. I
trying
had a
to figure
clarifying
out.
question.
Okay, go ahead, Dry.
Okay, I just wanted to know. So, are y'all saying that she was caught up with Cartel one day and then the next day in a room with another man?
Yes,
Not even
that's what
12
she
Yeah.
hours
said.
later. It
Yes.
wasn't even
So, so
12
do
Yes.
hours later.
so do y'all believe that? Do y'all really believe that she was in the room
No.
with another man? It
No, she
doesn't make
No.
was. No,
sense.
she got smacked. Like he got some of that coochie.
How you know that?
Who said it? He said it.
She said it. She admitted that they slept together.
Yes.
Did
Nah,
he
I don't
say
believe.
it?
I
Listen,
don't believe that
But
though.
what
Did
happened
he
to her
say it? Is what
menstrual
I'm
cycle?
asking.
Because
that's
wasn't
We
what
she
I
on
was
haven't
her?
heard
about
from
to
him.
ask.
No,
The
Okay,
Okay,
so
she
menstrual
on
that's what
her
I'm trying to
cycle.
get
period
you to
though.
understand. She's
Brookie was the
she's
one that was on
lying.
her
Wrong
cycle.
No,
girl.
No,
listen.
KG
No,
said
No,
the
they
same
said
she was on her
thing.
she was
cycle
on her
too.
cycle on Pocus
Yeah.
Live.
KG
You
Listen,
said the same
lying.
thing.
the
Yes.
cycle
So it was a bunch
situation.
of bloody red
You
in
so
The
one room
cycle. Hold
stressful.
on,
stinking.
gorgeous. The
Did
cycle
OJ do it or
situation.
not? She
The
lying.
cycle situation didn't come up until later on. So the whole thing is, I don't know what night. I can't remember because there's too much going on. But whatever night they went to the strip club, she said, I mean, not the strip club. Well, yeah, whatever night they went to the strip club, the nigga was in there giving her ones to throw at the women. So I want to say that was maybe Saturday. They was at the strip club and he was giving her ones. And then that night he laid down with her. But the night before she was laid down with Cartel. And
But
so
But
see,
who said?
I
Who
feel
told
like
you
wait,
that he
hold on,
gave her
because I feel
ones?
like that's a little too. Listen, I feel like that's a little too suspicious because she was already mad at the nigga because he was supposedly brought another girl. So ain't no way that you got over that in less than 24 hours. That the
no,
next day you finna
nobody
be
was
laying up.
mad.
Who the
KG
other
wasn't mad at
girl?
nobody because they brought another girl.
Yeah, she never was mad. She said they didn't know each other.
So that was just
Okay,
a lie then at first.
So who's the
Because
other
somebody
girl
said that
though?
KG was mad about it.
Thank you
No,
for becoming a
I
super
think,
fan, Sam.
see, this
Go
is why
ahead.
stuff is getting mixed up. They was saying that Brookie was mad because Otis had different options there. And one of those options was allegedly Kiki and KG.
okay. I have
So
a
Brookie
question.
was interfering with Otis's playbook.
So why KG didn't sleep in the room with her man instead of sleeping on the sofa with Cartel?
Okay,
If that
glad you
man
asked
ever
that
existed.
question.
Mm-hmm.
So KG said that she was upset with him because she found out he went to go have intercourse with another woman while they was there the first day.
So don't nobody care about STIs?
Nah, that don't
No,
sound right.
that's what
And
she said. She said
I
he ended up
understand.
sleeping with someone else
So
Friday
then the
night.
next day you get in the bed with him.
And you gonna
Nah,
I
sleep
I'm
just
with
like
said
the
him?
other
that.
young lady.
Hey,
But I
Yeah, you
literally
just
just
said
said
that.
that.
I
We're
agree.
talking about
Yeah.
KG, right?
Yeah, we're
yes,
talking about
Yes,
KG.
I'm
You
KG
just,
did just
said
but
say
that's
that.
what I just said. So
You
I'm confused
did.
as to how they just came off and said that
But
she wasn't mad, but then
she
but
didn't
she
know
was mad.
him. She didn't know him.
I
What you
mean, but
mean?
like
They
you know,
wasn't dealing
men.
with each other yet.
they
But
wasn't
she
dealing
was
with each
mad
other that
though.
way, but she did have a liking to him and was upset because he hooked up with another woman
Right, and you know how we
Friday.
get live.
But okay, she was jealous, not
How
mad, because
how
that's
can she
different.
be but how
Yeah,
can she be
that's about
jealous
the
when
same
she
thing.
didn't even know him the day that he did it?
Well, girl, you
Okay,
know
so then
most
that could have
girls
just
when
been a
you
lie
think
on
that you're
her
gonna be
end,
that nigga
though.
girlfriend, and
Well,
then he
maybe
pop up with some
so.
other
Benefit of the
girls.
doubt.
After
That
24 hours?
Yeah, girls
benefit
Yeah.
do the
of the
same
doubt.
thing.
So allegedly, she had drinks in her system. He been tossing her around like Melvin, so she probably caught feelings and felt
Well,
the way.
We need to
That's
talk
well,
to
so
they
him
fucking
and
said
know he even
delusional.
exists. We need to
they.
talk to him and know that he even exists because it doesn't make sense
I
that
found his page.
first she's mad about a man who messed with another woman that she doesn't even know, but then after all of that, then she gets into the bed with a man that she doesn't know who messed with another woman. None of that makes sense. We need to
Well,
talk to him and see if
And
he
sending
even
news to
existed.
OC. It's giving emotional pass around. I'm going to
he
drop because
is.
I'm going to start getting real ignorant because
Ooh.
this is crazy. Like, this is nuts.
Well,
You
Okay.
know,
even if she
Proxy,
said
stay
she
up
was
here. Help me
upset,
make this make sense.
even
Stay.
even if she said she was upset, we know that she misuses words all the time, just like she misused the word cuddle. So, I mean,
Shut up,
mad?
love,
Oh,
love.
she
Shut the
mad.
Rhetorical. She
fuck.
just used rhetorical as well.
Also, too, the reason that I don't think it's a skit is because I know everybody perfect on this app, but I'm not. I've definitely tried to get down to the bottom of the other woman and getting her side of the story back in my 20s. So I don't think it's a skit because a lot of women have tried to hear the side chick out and try to hear their side of their point of view. So that's why I'm feeling like we shouldn't necessarily say it's a skit because this is some of y'all lives right now.
Hello.
Respectfully.
No, when I said it's a skit, okay, y'all taking a literal. I'm saying that I think that
No, not just you,
saw,
Gorge. A lot of people think that, and even in the comments.
I just think that when Cartel saw how well and how long Rasta and Zia thing have drug out, he just decided that he can get that money too. And as the weeks goes on, I just think that's what it's gonna be. So it's not a skit. I just think it was a very well planned out.
At the expense of his wife looking some type of way though.
But did you hear what she said? She said he been trying to push her to start a platform. All them gifts Shorty got on her very first go round.
Exactly.
Like, come on.
She was definitely
Not to
pushing the
mention
gift
Cartel
before she
did
gave
lose
him
his
the bag.
I was not pocket watching with
Cartel
She was
did
definitely
lose his
pushing the
page. He's
gift.
on a new
like a
page
motherfucker.
now. He
She
doesn't
was
have the
definitely
same
pushing the
viewpoint.
gift.
I'm just gonna let you know what I was
speaking
doing. Shorty
pushing
was
gifts, can
constantly
we continue
resetting
to
the
push the
goal.
pops, y'all? Can we try to get get to at least popular number 2? Can we try to push? Since we pushing P, can we push the pops?
No
And
shade. No
and then
shade. She
Shorty
better
waited.
transmute it. She better transmute look. She better transmute it into something beneficial
Shorty
because
drug
I ain't
out.
finna take this embarrassment for nothing. Okay, well fuck it. I'm gonna get on board. That is what it's giving. I'm no
Right,
lie.
Shorty drug out to get to anything for 50 whole minutes. For 50 minutes, she said, okay, all right, I'm gonna get started. Wait a minute. I got ADHD. I'm about to get started. Oh, wait a minute. I got ADHD. I'm like, bruh.
I'm trying to tell you, that shit was pissing me the fuck
Girl.
off.
Shit, I got ADHD.
So
That's
we
real.
get into the money. Babe,
And not to mention, did anybody see a tear? Because she kept fake crying. I was like, girl, what? You kept
her
fake
throat was
pain.
so
She
wet,
wasn't on
but
camera.
her face was so dry. Shorty
Dry.
was
The
like,
makeup
I don't
wasn't
think she was
messed up.
fake crying.
She was fake crying like every 5 seconds, but then wanted to titty bounce. It was, I don't know.
And then when she cried for KG, that's what blew me. I can't believe y'all are doing this to her. I said, wait a minute, sister
Voice
wife.
change, it's
Sister
everything.
wife, please.
I was like, where's Tyler Perry when you need him?
And at this point, I'm trying to be your sister wife too. Let's be sister wives together. Because, baby, you need some company.
I don't think Brooke.
It was never given fake
I don't
crying
think
to
Poker
me.
tears was fake though. I do think Poker really was upset.
They did say she's a very emotional person. So.
I didn't see not one tear. I don't like that, respectfully. I did not see one tear. Her eyes weren't even glossed over. I was staring. I was trying to, I was waiting on the real emotion. It never gave. And she was patting and patting and patting all while voice changing. It was very performative. It was performative for me. It was performative.
Shorty said
it was performative.
Real for real. I'm sorry.
Actually,
I'm sure this hurt her
Up here and judge a woman's
I'm not trying to be
tears.
funny. It was
weird.
performative.
That's real crazy, especially just coming over here, y'all judging a woman's tears.
Most of them be performing on all these side of TikToks. They
That
all
shit's
perform.
weird.
I'm confused.
Most
of
sure
y'all
this
get on
hurt
this
her.
app every day.
You judging somebody else being upset like you ain't cried over a nigga on your back end.
Like,
what
what?
Cardi
I don't cry
said,
over niggas,
a lot of
no.
hoes are in
I
toxic
don't do that.
situations. They just keep it quiet. So
Okay.
being the fact that she's showing everybody we gonna judge her now, come on, fuck out of
Girl,
here.
I told you.
that was the case. I'm
I don't
not
be
getting
crying
on
over
nobody's
niggas, no.
internet and let myself be embarrassed by crying over a nigga that embarrassed me. I'm not finna cry in front of 150,000
But
people.
that's you.
That's
you.
150,000
Right.
watching, and now you
Like,
judging
what?
2 days later. That
No,
shit
it's
is
not
fucking
judging.
weird.
It's
Did you
about
say it
the
in her
fact that
comment
ain't no
section?
real person in no
Because
real
I was
shit
modding,
finna
I
cry
didn't
to
see none
no
of these comments
150,000
there.
We was
But on
blocked. She
Sunday, we gonna
blocked
sit
us.
up
You
here and
also
judge
heard
her,
us
man.
block
Fuck
us,
out of here
though.
with
You
that shit.
also
Like I
heard she
said, that shit
wouldn't
is
let us in
weird
there. We
for
was
3
blocked.
grown women to sit up here and
We was
harbor on another
blocked.
woman
She
for
wouldn't
being
let us
emotional.
watch.
That's
She
weird.
blocked us. She said we couldn't come to the show. Remember?
Well,
We
which
were
And
there
that's
for
why
that,
y'all
right?
got y'all
We
feelings
couldn't
now.
comment. The hell? I'm
Well, the
blocked.
2 people that was involved in the
And I'm the
situation
one
was
who
there,
said
and they
it
ain't
was a
say
fake
nothing about her
cry.
tears. That was Brookie and that was KG, and neither one of them said anything about her tears. But
Brookie
y'all are
wasn't
But they
sitting
there.
here and
aren't here
judging her
right
after the
now
fact.
saying
Now
what
why?
I'm
Because you couldn't
saying.
be there?
I'm the
Brookie
only
was
person
blocked.
saying that it was a fake cry, and I'm saying I'm blocked and I couldn't comment. So what's next?
Like I said,
the
it
problem
sounds
is
like that's
what?
the motive
And on top
right
of
there. The
that,
fact that you
because
couldn't
I
be there
was
got people
there, and
angry.
because I
However,
did
it
not
was
The fact
a
that you
fake
couldn't be there
cry.
got
But
people
go
angry. If
ahead.
you couldn't be there, sorry, she wanted it for messy.
Protect
Type
the
shit.
panel,
Those are people
y'all.
that
We lost
Okay, well, it was still a
That's
fake
the end
ass
of that.
cry.
Wait.
Next subject.
I could do
We
it
lost
right now. I'm
a
going
Next
to
subject.
right now and fake
say
cry.
that
How about
Next
that?
Protect the
subject.
panel. We
Next
lost a
subject, because y'all are
page.
not going to make a
Brookie wasn't
storyline out
even
of
here
that
right
one.
now, nor
Brookie.
was the other lady.
Y'all are not going to make a storyline out of that one.
Just
Come up
did
with a
it.
new one
I
because that's
just did
boring.
it.
Just
That's
said what I
boring.
said.
That's boring.
Literally just said it.
That's boring.
Literally just said
That's
it.
boring.
Literally
That's
just
Girl, ain't
said
boring.
nobody
it.
making a
Now let's see what
storyline.
else
If
you can
anything,
come up with,
this
baby,
girl
because
made
that shit
her
is
own
But big
boring.
crab
storyline.
That shit
ugly.
She
is
made her
boring.
own storyline for
Boo.
TikTok.
It
Ain't nobody
was.
making a
Alright, I'm gonna
storyline for
say
her.
it one more time. Slow down, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Slow down. Now we was chilling. It wasn't even none of that going on, and they snatched me up. So if we was chill in the last live and they grab me, what y'all think they get ready to do? And y'all, I mean, elevating y'all octaves. Bring the octaves down. Now I understand when we talking about love and marriage, this is a heated discussion because women do sympathize and empathize with other women, 100%. We locked in, but let's relax.